Let's understand what is fabric, what is the beauty inside it, and what are the different components in fabric and how they are related to each other. What we are going to learn in our actual training sessions and the dependency between those models or dependency between those components. Let's get started now, slowly, step by step. And this is Sai Fanindra from SQL School. I assure you complete practice orientation from scratch, from the basics of fabric and the prerequisites. We need to have prior knowledge on number one, Power BI, number two, Azure data engineering. Then stepping into fabric is more meaningful, fruitful. Fabric is a one stop solution for all big data needs, storage to ETL to analytics and Copilot implementations. Let's understand more on what is fabric. Number 7 in our course catalog, dependencies. Two different routes bring us to the same tree fabric. Route number 1, data engineer backend. Route number 1, Azure data engineer backend. Route number 2, Power BI front end. Mixed together with more number of add-ons is equal to fabric. So what actually includes? Yes, we are into Synapse engineering, Synapse IoT, Synapse OnLake, Synapse warehouse, Synapse data science, and data activator activities. Data activator is more into ETL monitoring, ingestion, orchestrations, etc. To step into 7 practically, yes, we need to have knowledge on 5 and 6 to make it more clear and straight. Number 5, as a data engineer, we involve in day-to-day ETL activities, the extraction, transformation, load or ELT activities, extract, load and transform, data warehouse concepts, data factory, Synapse Analytics, SQL pool, Microsoft Entra, storage, data lake, key vaults, jobs, IoT, Spark, Python with PySpark, Scala, Delta Lake, and analytics. It's all about the big data storage, file store, and warehouse, summary data, and aggregated data store. On the other hand, we have the right side Power BI, 6 design tools, right from builders to desktops to Excel and mobile report publisher, 2 builders, 2 desktops from Microsoft, and Excel and Power BI report builder. Yes, what we heard is right. Power BI ecosystem has total of 6 different design tools. Let me put this way. And here it is. Just to get some idea. Here it is. So 1 to 6 design tools in Power BI and 2 hosting solutions. Now, here is a concept. In Fabric, we need not really work with these many number of components to arrive at beautiful eye-catchy dashboards. Not really required. Instead, we'll make it simple. Instead, we make it more meaningful. So there comes fabric. So in one way, main purpose of fabric, a one-stop solution for all engineering and analytic needs. Simple and straight. I remember 2007, in the year 2007, we have the new version of MSBI from Microsoft. Before that, 2005, initial version of MSBI, Microsoft Business Intelligence. Before that, 2000, no MSBI, but we used to have something called BCP, bulk copy program. 1997, we used to have SSAS. I mean, 97 7.0 version of SQL Server, we have SSAS. 2000, we used to have ETL, BCP, and then came MSBI. So MSBI is to be a mix of everything: integrations, analysis, and reporting. Same way here, ditto. We can experience the same when we start working with Fabric. It is bringing us data engineering activities, Power BI activities into a single roof, a single license shop for all our big data needs. And at the same time, we are going to concentrate more on the trending technology Synapse. Synapse is everywhere, right from data warehousing to ETL to analytics and AI, artificial intelligence. So, in our classes, we'll be practically understanding from fabric architecture to SaaS implementations, one lake and data lake with fabric, Azure Data Factory's next version in Fabric called Fabric Data Factory. In Azure Engineering, we have Azure Data Factory. Here we have Fabric Data Factory, the next version. And Synapse Analytics, lot of activities we can do in this Fabric box which are not possible using the Synapse Analytics resource part of DP203 data engineering box. We are going to learn about Power BI integrations, IoT hubs, analytics, and end-to-end concepts. Here is a complete list. Right from the need for fabric, terminology, implementations, to engineering, IoT, data science. First, we will take these examples 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we will do a use case scenario on integrating 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 and 2 anyway theory part. 3, 4, 5, 6 there will be one stop. Then comes 7, 8, 9, 10 second stop. Then data hub, one lake, ADF and ADLS integrations, Power BI implementations, third stop. Means use case scenarios. After we do the examples, then comes end-to-end solutions. Then fourth final stop that includes warehouse, interactive notebooks, action platforms, and data activator. Integrating all these items together. This is one view, one single view. Data factory in Fabric, Synapse Engineering, Synapse Warehouse, Data Science, Power BI, IoT. We use or we are going to learn and practice each of these boxes individually within Fabric. Common storage, one lake. with containers and common monitoring and orchestration components data activator. Our learning process. This is the implementation plan. Our learning process. You have data engineering skill set. You have Power BI skill set. You step into DP 500 certification. Then add Power BI. Then add Fabric. And then step into DP 600 certification. As on date, DP 500 is not mandatory to do DP 600 to my observation from Microsoft DP 600 website page. As on date, in the DP 600 certification from Microsoft, it is still in beta. And yes, whatever you have in engineering activities and whatever you have in data analysis activities, blended together carefully in a meaningful way. So it includes data modeling, transformations, few DevOps components, part of our course, analytics, and of course SQL with DAX and PySpark. As on date, DP 600 certification does not require DP 500 as a prerequisite. But the terminology, the implementation process, understanding the actual workflow do need the DP203 data engineering skill set and PL300 Power BI skill set. Certifications may not be really mandatory, but the content, the exposure to the technical terms plays a vital role in understanding the dependencies. So this is our actual course, the left side items. We are going to slowly start with Fabric Data Factory, which is a nice remake of Azure Data Factory. And we'll step into Red Box Warehouse. We identify few limitations in Fabric Data Factory. Address those limitations technically with Synapse IoT. Again, step it back into the red box. Add Power BI extensions with examples. Slowly step into the Synapse data science components. And every box, every arrow mark, we have a common friend Spark, just like our data engineering activities. You take Data Factory, Spark is there. I mean, Apache Spark for compute. You take Fabric, we have Spark. Data engineering, you take Data Bricks, we have Spark, Apache Spark. Even here also, in our new friend Fabric, we have Apache Spark. So engineering involves all these components. Data activator, which is a common component we are going to use in our classes. What is the main purpose of data activator? Very simple and straight. It is a no code automation and monitoring technique. Monitoring, automations, and streaming activities. This data activator will be helping us a lot to integrate multiple components together. Simply say automation and monitoring in simple terms. Next. And there we are going to learn something called events, objects, triggers, etc. And one important item, Synapse data science. From Fabric perspective, DP600 perspective, we are going to learn the Spark cluster management. We are going to learn the machine learning extensions, configurations in the Spark clusters, AI enabling, AI implementations, artificial intelligence implementation configurations we are going to learn. We are not going to be a data scientist here. No, it's all about engineering skill set required for managing the data science components. That is the actual meaning. Yes, Microsoft Data Science, a separate certification altogether. Microsoft Data Science, a separate certification altogether. DP100. Here we are into DP600. Certification lines are different and our implementation lines are also exactly in line with the certification content. To make it clear and straight, let's go back to our course curriculum. What we are going to learn from start, introduction. Let's get started here. Let's have a small vocabulary lines on what is Fabric. A end-to-end solution for full service capabilities, engineering, data lake, integrations, data science, etc. Why Fabric? Easier integrations, faster and seamless deployments. We need not switch between different analytic platforms, working with different vendors, like a data factory for using incremental loads, data bricks for using summary data loads. We need not have all those mathematics. One single stop. It can do everything for us cheaper. Remember, cheaper, comparatively cheaper. Easy Azure BI implementations. So what we do first? Yes, we have SQL Server concepts with us already. Then data engineer, Power BI, then Fabric with end-to-end implementation activities. And an 18-point checklist on what we are going to learn in our classes. More details I shall be available on this number just in case for doubts, clarifications. For our technical classes, detailed documents and examples for every topic part of our classes will be doing it. Need your support, on time practice required. Either you may opt for the live online training mode or self-paced video mode. It's up to you. Curriculum is same. I mean the content, the examples, the concept wise assignments will be one and the same, irrespective of these two modes. The takeaways will be same. We'll start from the very scratch with getting into Fabric account, Fabric operations, and then slowly diving into implementations, engineering, and so on. With this, we'll stop for now. Any questions, clarifications, glad to assist you. For more clarifications, you may also reach me on my LinkedIn profile. Let's connect, let's discuss about our resume, career options based on our experience and exposure to the technology, or you may WhatsApp me on my number, or you may contact our team either through website or the number here. Thank you so much and speak to you soon. Thank you once again. Have a nice time. Bye bye.